Here's a look at this day in history. November 9th.
On this day in 1961, Brian Epstein met John Lennon. Sometimes called the fifth Beatle, Epstein went on to manage the famous band. In 1965, the Great Northeast Blackout turned out the lights across 7 U.S. states and parts of Canada. In 1989, East Germany opened the Berlin Wall, and the next day, thousands of Germans began dismantling the hated symbol of the Cold War. And on this day in 1938, German Jews were terrorized during Kristallnacht. In retaliation for the assassination of a German diplomat by a Jewish refugee, Joseph Goebbels secretly ordered the destruction of Jewish property. The deadly night was a foreshadowing of the oncoming Holocaust. And that's this day in history.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Demetrius
and Destiny,
bringing your morning announcements
on WDMS News.
Today is Monday, November 9, 2015, B-Day.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the DMS Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community. Please be seated.
Today's math problem is members of the Math Adventure Club are taking measurements for a school garden. They measure a rectangular area and have created the diagram below as a representative of their garden. What is the area and perimeter of the garden they measured? Be sure to let your math teacher know if you can solve it. And the National Junior Honor Society will be meeting on Tuesday, November 10th in room 107. We will be discussing our service project for November and December. It is really important to be there. Please see Ms. Hoyer for a permission slip.
Now here's Rachel with today's weather.
It was 35 degrees this morning. It will be mostly sunny and cool with a high of 59 degrees today. Here's the weather for the remainder of the week. Now for the sports report. The Ravens will go back to practice today to prepare for their home game Sunday against Jacksonville. The game will be at 1 p.m. Now back to you, Destiny and Demetrius.
Thank you, Rachel. Now here's Demetrius with the word of the day.
The topic for this week's words of the day is movement. Today our word is amble. During the warm spring days, we ambled through the woods and picked wildflowers. Can you determine what amble means? Once again, today's word of the day is amble.
And we'll be right back after this commercial.
Once again, the cover for this year's yearbook will be designed by one of our very own. Are you an artist? Submit your original artwork to Miss Bullock in room 106 or Miss Cahoon in room 213 by Monday, November 23rd. The winner will be selected through a school-wide vote on the 24th. You must use a piece of paper that is 8.5 inches by 11 inches and incorporate the words Dundalk Middle School and 2015 through 2016 in your artwork.
Dundalk Middle School presents the second annual Turkey Trot on November 23, 2015. Be one of the fastest runners in your grade and you can win prizes. When will I run it? 6th grade during Mod 5-6, 7th grade during Mod 7-8, and 8th grade during Mod 9. And make sure to bring warm clothes because we'll be running outside.
Here's a special message from Scholastic. Math Adventure Club will now start November 17th. Tuesday, November 17th. Students will need to bring their permission slips. Please see your math teacher for a permission slip to stay after school with Miss Davis and Miss Sell. Our first Math Adventure Club activity will be to help design an eco-friendly fence around the gardens and the courtyard. STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics all in one. Again, Math Adventure Club will start November 17th in room 105. Miss Davis and Miss Sell can't wait to see you Tuesday. Ask your math teacher for a permission slip.
And here is a message from our school superintendent, Dr. Dance.
Hi, it's time for a quick middle school check-in. I hope for the first part of the year has been extremely good for all of you. You know, middle school is an extremely important and exciting time. I used to be a middle school principal, so I love middle schools. Think about it. You've mastered the basic skills from elementary school. You know what it takes to succeed, but understand there's so much ahead of you. Now is the time to really explore who you are, what you like, what you might want to do. You don't need to make any of those decisions right now, but it is the perfect time to try new things out. Try a different sport, or try a new club. Find out how good you are at chess, and maybe begin to do some planning.
What kind of planning, Dr. Dance? How can I plan if I have no clue what I want to do?
Planning is extremely important. I was really thinking about you spending some time talking to your parents and to your teachers and to your school counselors, learning more about what your options are. Did you know that in high school you can take some college classes for free? When it comes time to choose what classes to take, it will help you to know more about future opportunities like our great magnet programs, career and technology education offerings, and our early college access partnership with the Community College of Baltimore County. So planning is extremely important. In addition, you can use Naviance, which is our new web-based activity, to really make sure that you plan for your high school future.
Grown-ups ask all the time what I want to be when I grow up. How am I supposed to know that now?
You don't need to know just yet. But next time an adult asks you that question, turn it around and ask them how they figured out what they wanted to do for a living. Chances are that it will be a very good story full of some twists and some turns. Like my story. I was planning on becoming a lawyer until I had the chance to spend some time teaching and discovered that teaching was the best fit for me. Asking people about their jobs, what they do on a daily basis, the kind of environment they work in, what they like most about their work, that is one good way to begin exploring your own options. As you continue to grow, student service learning, volunteering in your community, internships, and summer jobs also will help you discover possible careers. But I also hope that you remember that school is not just about preparing you for college and careers. I hope that you will also get out of school a love of learning, a lifelong cadre of friends, and an opportunity to discover who you really are. Well, that's it for now. Take care and keep up the great work.
There will be a Chess Fest November 13 at Cockeysville Middle School from 7 to 9:30 p.m. All are welcome to attend.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Destiny with a few words of wisdom. Where do you look for happiness? Do you look for it in other people? Do you look for it at an amusement park, arcades, or movie theaters? And where will you find success? On the playing field, in school, at work? Most of you know the story of Helen Keller. Despite the fact that she was blind and deaf, she became a successful writer and lived a happy life. Her handicaps forced her to look inside herself, and that is what she discovered. She says, "Your success and happiness lie in you. Regardless of your life's circumstances, it's what's inside you that you will determine the outcome of your life." Today, think about the inner strengths you have and how they can help you create a happy and successful future. With something to think about, this is Destiny. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Now here's Mr. Barish.
Good morning, Team DMS. I want to hopefully wish everyone had a great weekend. And again, we are all ready for learning on the second week of the second quarter. Remember, students, it starts with bringing your A game every day, demonstrating excellent attendance, coming to school with a positive attitude, and applying yourself. As part of Team DMS, we'll do whatever it takes to educate and inspire you to become a globally competitive graduate. What's going to separate you from everyone else? If you recall, a few weeks ago, through the month of October, we had a different incentive for the Crazy Hair and Hat Day, but rather than doing the Crazy Hair and Hat Day, because we were close to 95%, we weren't able to make that mark. We still had students the opportunity to dress up. So in addition to individual students this Friday who have perfect attendance, who go 5 for 5, can have their names drawn for some snacks for themselves and friends or family members, we're going to continue doing that between now and winter break. I'm also going to give another grade level incentive. Again, for this week, I'm going to give a grade level incentive. The grade level that has the highest Again, the grade level that has the highest attendance for this week, so it's just for this week, will be able to do the Crazy Hat and Hair Day on Friday. So again, the grade level that has the highest attendance for this week will be able to do Crazy Hat or Hair Day. The key to it is, though, whichever grade the grade level is the highest, not only just has to be the highest, it has to be over the state standard of 94%. So again, we're going to see what we do this week in promoting excellent attendance at Dundalk Middle School. Remember, students, we need to focus on academic excellence. Let's have a wonderful day.
This is Demetria.
and Destiny. Have a marvelous Monday.